How's it going, guys? JP here, and welcome back to 7 Days of Horror, where we are looking at 7 horror films in 7 days, all with a common theme, and the theme this time is foreign horror. We are returning to foreign horror, and for day number 3, the film that I decided to review is titled Thirst, from the year 2009. I could not find an official tagline on this film, but it does come to us out of the country of South Korea, and it's directed by Chan Wook Park. Now, Chan Wook Park I am familiar with. I know he directed Old Boy, which a lot of people gave a lot of praise. I still have not seen that film, but another film that I did see that he directed was Stoker from the year 2013, which just happened to be my third favorite horror film of 2013. It's a very solid film. This film is from the year 2009, like I said. It follows a priest as he decides to volunteer for a new medical experiment where he is the only survivor out of 500 volunteers, and through a blood transfusion he develops vampirism. He is now a vampire. He's struggling dealing with it, being a priest and all. He now has these this thirst for blood and these sexual urges. He ends up having an affair with a young lady, and pretty much he abandons his responsibilities as a priest and goes full-blown vampirism with this woman. Now, there is like these weird awkward sex scenes at the beginning between this woman, and that's right around the time when I figured out that this film, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be a horror comedy. I really wasn't expecting it. It kind of just came out of nowhere, and it's this very subtle, almost mistaking, you can almost mistake it as not being horror comedy, but I'm pretty sure it is. Especially towards later in the film when there's even funnier scenes. It's this weird, bizarre type of humor, but it kind of works for this film, and it's not, it doesn't overtake the other things that are going on in the film. It's just these very brief moments of comedy that happen every once in a while, and it kind of throws you off a bit at first, but after you get used to it, it fits really well. So this film has a lot of almost like fetishy overtones, which were just kind of weird, like foot and armpit and just weird stuff like that. And I did find that the characters were pretty likable. I found that this look at vampirism was pretty cool. I like the way that it wasn't like your traditional vampire film, staking hearts and garlic and stuff like that. This was just more of kind of a love story between these two people, and And both are kind of pulling in different directions. The one person, the father, the priest, regrets what he has to do, while the woman kind of is just enthralled in the whole idea of being a vampire and just doesn't care that she's, killing people, while he's trying to figure out a way to keep himself living without actually taking lives. She just doesn't care. This film is, one thing about this guy, Chan Wook Park, is that he is very good at directing. He just has some beautiful and just amazing camera work. Just these shots. One in particular that I'm just thinking of, just right now on the spot, is one where the camera goes up over this hospital thing and follows the characters, this gate type thing. It's just this guy is just, and I've seen it in Stoker, and it's done very, very well in Stoker, but it's also done well in this film. Not as well as Stoker, but his camera, it's just a beautiful film all around. He nails these things, and I'm definitely going to be always interested to see what this guy is up to. But let's get back to the story and stuff. I find sometimes with foreign films, especially in the Asian type areas that there's kind of a disconnect with the culture that I have. Sometimes I have issues with. I still find it interesting, and it's not any fault on the film itself, but I just find that sometimes I don't understand some of the choices and decisions and things like that that a lot of Asian films do because of the culture difference. This one, however, I didn't really have a huge problem with that like I normally do. So that was kind of surprising. It feels like I'm going everywhere in this review, but there's really a lot to talk about in this film. There are these weird wart type things that pop up on the characters as they are suffering from lack of blood. Being vampires, they need blood to survive, and I find that those weird wart things are extremely disgusting, and they just gross me out. There's also a lot of other really good effects in this film, mixed with practicals and CGI that I thought just were top notch. I really did enjoy this film. It's very solid, and with that said, I think I could rate it now. Man, this is a tough one to rate. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because I think the length of the film was a bit much. I think they could have shortened this film by a good 10 or 15 minutes even. It was a pretty long film. It was over 2 hours. So yeah, that's my review for day number 3, guys. South Korean film Thirst. I highly recommend you guys check it out. This guy is definitely on my radar. I really like this guy's films, so peace out.